metal bridge. This thing is ready to fall down. When I was a kid, my dad used to drive over this thing. And we're over it. We'll wait for Leslie up here. Here we go. Watch out, loose dog already. Loose dog. Is that your dog? Go. Don't even think about it. It's a smart move, dude. Yeah, she almost got it today. Fucking idiots. Oops, GoPro's on. She has a death wish. She was close. Anyways, back to it. We're not even half a mile in and we're already dealing with somebody's idiot dog. How you doing? Looked like the dog was dressed nicer than him though, huh? Somebody went to the groomers. There's the Riverview Bridge. There's Freddie Boy's place, Riverview Restaurant right up there. Anyways, bye for now. This is all that's left of Nathan Brown's famous swimming hole. Right here, a little bit of mud. Sounds like he's down for the Six Husbands Trail. That should be fun. I said, it sounds like Nate is down for the Six Husbands Trail. Yeah. Scary stuff. All right, so we're one town over in Sterling. It's Vidal's Pizza and Pub. Actually got a spot to hitch your horse. I stop in for a cold beer and a bite to eat. Pretty wild. Horses are welcome. This is the local legend trail mascot right here, Fiona the Shepherd. She's friendly. We're clear. Let's see if she's outside today. Cool doggy. Nope. No puppy. I almost look forward to it every day. Every time we come down here. Get a little reprieve over this bridge, get on some pavement for a minute. Squirrel. And we are up there. It's Babcock Road in Sterling. I have no idea why they put asphalt here, but they did. It's probably not even a quarter mile. Nice little break from the gravel. It gets worse though, before it gets better again. It's like life. Smooth sailing right now, but it gets a little bumpy before it smooths out. That's right, live in the moment. That was the mantra for Maine. Don't worry about the uphills, just enjoy the downhills while you have it. Climb that hill when you get to it. That's what kept me going. It was nice the second year when you came with me. It was somebody to talk to. There was positive encouragement. Yeah. I was out there by myself. I was pretty defeated for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do something like that by myself.
I was talking to myself. You wouldn't believe the conversations I had with myself. Morning.
Morning.
Like the fingertip thing, right? We have fingertips. We don't have toe tips. Yet we can tiptoe. But we don't tip finger. It's weird.
You don't walk on your hand.
Then why do we tiptoe?
Because you walk on our hand.
But we don't have toe tips. We have fingertips. It's a good question, really. I think so. It's just something to ponder about as you're lolling away, pounding miles. Those are the things that I would think about.
Your philosophy.
Yeah.
Pondering. Philosophical pondering.
It's amazing when you're out there in your own quiet. You get inside your own head,
Oh, yeah.
and sometimes you can go deep, man. Things you wouldn't normally do. Stop. Yeah, I think so. This one and the other one. Yep. All right, we're back. I'll take a little pit stop. Well, here we are. Trestle Trail, welcome to Rhode Island. Great little state. Too bad Providence is trashed. Used to be an awesome, eclectic, artsy city, vibrant with all different kinds of nationalities and food culture, and really just downhill. Ruined. Oh well. Let's talk tires on these trucks.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the brown sidewall, the tan, but the last 3 trucks I bought, their stock tires have been fantastic. The one on Chester was awesome.
Yeah.
So when I wore those tires out, I went and bought the same tires. I got away from the Maxxis. It's kind of like a gimmicky trend that everybody puts the Maxxis tires on. They're not that great, but everybody likes the yellow lettering on it.
Yeah.
But these tires are pretty awesome. They dig pretty good. They're a little gravel tire. Pretty versatile. They look dorky though.
Yeah, the brown wall.
Yeah, not a fan of it. It's such a nice looking bike, and then they do that to it. But I'm sure they make a solid one. Oh, somebody's bumper. So they're supposed to redo this trail this year. From the Summit store down to the Rhode Island line. They just spent $26 million on a bike path bridge. Meanwhile, the bridge over 195 is going to fall in the river. But we don't use that bridge too often, so that's okay. Yeah, this part's nasty up here too, full of sand. It's like beach sand. Get through it though. Yeah. Damn it.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't get the back tire over. I got the front over.
You did last time.
I did it fine last time. I didn't have a camera last time, that's why. I just did that on purpose. I've never cleared that thing. So I figured I'd show you how to stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, I went with it. Look at the burl, that's cool. I say that. Well, I'm fat, I bounce. Bumbles bounce, remember? Remember that Rudolph show? Man down on the gravel bike. Watch out. No. Sterling has received Richter scale warnings because the fat man went down. Are you really stuck? Oh yeah, you got your bag.
I have my backpack on this.
You get stuck everywhere we go.
Huh?
Remember when your hiking sticks got stuck on the side of that cliff face? I'm stuck. I can't move. Yeah, so I knew I could try to save it and catch myself or just let it go, and I decided to let it go, but I wanted to make sure I got clear of these pedals, which
yeah.
I did.
I mean, I wish I had a camera because that was a graceful roll.
Well, we'll be able to see the ground and the sky, I'm sure. I think I have my camera going through that. Oh yeah. So this is Leslie's favorite part. I feel like this hill has gotten smaller. I think there's been so much erosion, it kind of filled the gap in the middle. But maybe. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it is sandy. It's loose as a goose. All right, here we go. We're gonna stick to the outside. It's like two trailer park girls. We go around the outside. We get off the seat a little bit. Stay away from those boulders. We get right in the grass over here. Whoa, hold on to it. Almost washed the front end. We're gonna get right back out here in the grass with some kind of grip. And we're good, we made it. Leslie's up behind me, that's good. One little sketchy spot where the front end kind of grabbed and dug. But you keep their nose light through there and you're fine. Plus you got a little weight. Oh, I do anyways. Put that on the back wheel. It's like a pizza cutter through that sand. But it's a tough hill to climb. GoPro fisheyes it, so you can't see how big it is, but it's a good one. Little erosion. Yeah, that was in Wisconsin. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably 3 miles away from Red's Eats, which we still never got a lobster roll from.
It's almost like there's a border.
Yeah.
And once you cross it, you're suddenly like, there's something like, okay, you're cool.
All right. Well, here's Lewis Farm Road. The north-south will continue that way, and we are getting into prohibited motor vehicles. It doesn't say nothing about, it's a wildlife management area. Doesn't say nothing about bicycles. So here we are, getting into the mud. But yeah, I know what you're saying. There was definitely a culture line right there. My two favorite places on that trip that were just random were the Bayside store and Dots Market. The Bayside store, leaving Belfast. That little store. Yeah. Yeah, well, the people were just super friendly, curious about what we were doing, just genuinely nice people. Right, that's what brought it up. Yeah. Yeah, we got to the coffee shop, it was closed. We were like, crap. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. I like Dots Market too. That was in Lincolnville, Maine. That just had that same down home comfy feeling. Lowbridge. This stuff is like peanut butter to ride in. Well, we'll keep the camera rolling all the way through. There's not a lot of people experience this. They stop at the end of the Lewis Farm Road. But this is doable on a gravel bike. Mountain bike would probably do way better through here, but I've ridden both and I was so comfortable on the mountain bike here. But gravel bike will get it done. It's the most versatile bike I got. You can ride city streets, shit like this. You can ride fields and woods, wherever. Gravel trails. I love this bike. The Trek Checkpoint. It's fantastic. I retired the old Poseidon. I put so many miles on that thing. We got a bumper and a fender. We're almost there. Railroad riprap. Not so fun. It's a little sketchy. Like riding with the brakes on. I find if you just get in a lower gear and keep on pedaling, or a higher gear, I mean, a lighter one. Now we're in the whoops. And if you're an 80s kid and you come through this on the bicycle, you can't help but say, "Rah!" Because that's what we used to do out here. Used to be full throttle through here. Now I'm pedaling it. Ah, there's the inside fender well. We're getting close to a car here. Heads up. Here's that massive puddle I rode through the other day. I think we'll walk it. Yeah. Don't take a dip. I'd be in the puddle. We learned our lesson. One little fall is enough for today. Not bad though, one little get around. And got mud in the brakes. How do you get mud in the brakes? Sorry, I can't resist my cousin Vinny line. Mud in the tires. We'll pause it here. Camera's on. Goats! How are you? Look at the goats. Okay. Always good to be on the safer side. Look at the goats. We're clear. So that's Route 117 right up there at that stop sign. Yeah, always better. It's better to be safe than sorry, you know? Nope. No, it's good. It's good to be aware and aware of your surroundings. It's perfect. The beautiful smell of Rhode Island in the spring. Cow shit. That's something up in the woods up there. Look like a fox or a big cat. Probably a big old fat kitty cat. Lots of bobcat and black bear up here. And then all the chipmunk squirrels and all those critters who can be just as hazardous when they run in front of you. I've had more issues with chipmunks and squirrels. Remember coming down the Eastern Trail in Maine with all the chipmunks? Remember the time when you were with the Beatles? That was awesome. I said, do you remember the time we were in Maine on the Eastern Trail? With all the chipmunks running around us? Oh, yeah. And then I did the Chris Farley. Remember the time when you were with the Beatles? That was awesome. And he was interviewing Paul McCartney. That must be beautiful early in the morning to look at. It's pretty now. But here we are. This is gonna be rough for another couple miles. It is really whooped out, but you can kind of use these. As long as you don't hit nothing in them. There's Leslie having fun in them. So this is going to be the time-consuming part of this ride, just up and down. But it's still way better than being on the road as far as I'm concerned. We've had a slew of motorcycle crashes over here in Connecticut, Rhode Island, the last couple days. Seems like lifestyle is non-stop out here. Whee! So we were out here. We are shaking, baking the tires. It is soft, but let's look at this thing for a minute. These things are just lined up and down Route 102 in Rhode Island. So this is still whooped out, but a lot firmer on the ground. Easier to pedal, that's for sure. But yeah, we're picking our way there. Once we get to the general store, which is now reopened, which is awesome. Gatorade stop, water. Might be a bathroom, I'm not sure. They used to have ice cream in the summer. Not sure if they do that again, but they got the general store running, so there's stuff there. And there's a pizza place right off the trail. You can pedal right off the trail into their parking lot. It's in Coventry, Rhode Island, which is cool. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into, hello, how are you? Out here. All right, crappy again. Road is clear. We're gonna get muddy. All right. Let's pick a line that looks decent here. Oh, we gotta go around. We'll come out to the outside and in. Yep. Over the rocks and roots. To Grandma's house we go. We're mountain biking on the graveler. Watch that chain. We'll wait for Leslie. Because it's not cool to ride off on anybody. You didn't want to ride it? Hammer down. Child, don't trip on those two chains. This is rideable on the gravel bike though. But I don't think we're trespassing either. There's a house there, but we're just gonna stay quiet and move along. We'll be out of here in a second. It's just to go around that stupid puddle. Because we're not pedaling through that at all. That's been like that for years. It's like a pond. But this is pedalable if we wanted. That looks like a geocache. See the box?
Oh yeah.
It looks like a geocache.
That it is.
And I didn't even have my geocache app on.
Look at that, I think I'm at the tackle box.
Right? Fish in the pond? I'm not touching it. It's not mine. I'm not putting my prints on it. I'm not touching it. Leslie wants to get after it. Curiosity for Leslie. It's probably somebody's safe house stash. Yeah, I'd leave it alone. Get off the trail, you got somebody coming. Howdy.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. A little wet out here today.
Yeah. It's all good aroundable though.
Yep.
Have fun.
You too.
What was it? Just a geocache of some sort?
I don't think it was geocache.
Yeah. Right.
I have to see you.
I know you. That guy had a cool fender on his bike.
Yeah, fender would be nice.
We. Yeah. 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 So those guys were gravel bikes. One was a mountain bike, one was a gravel bike. They were doing just fine out here. So it's not the smoothest or the nicest, but it's fun in the woods. And like I said, better than on the road. Because the other option is Route 117, and there is no side of the road, you're in it. Don't fall, Steve. It's muddy. Ay. We made it. I didn't want to get my feet wet. I'd rather ride through it. But that's the last of the real muddy spots till we get to the pavement. We got some skunk cabbage right here. I should break it. That'll be nice. So that's the get around or the go around. I wanted to make sure I record that. I'm going to shut the camera off for a little bit now, because it's just, you can see it's just straight for a solid mile anyways. So later. Eventually we're going to bang a left-hand turn off of this thing. And it's gonna bring us up to the wood part of Summit. Then it's gonna be downhill for a long time. Till we turn around. And it's gonna be uphill for a long time. When we're already tired. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that hill and then come through this. Already whooped. So we're gonna have to plan our time accordingly. Yeah, here we are. Here's our turn. Bear left right here. We're out. I think we're gonna go this way. Oh yeah. Watch your eyeballs. Pickers. Oh yeah. Here we are. So that is it. Here we are. So if you're wondering what the dirt section is like off this Trestle Trail and Washington County Secondary Trail, that's how you get here. I think we're gonna stop here and take a drink, assess our bike, see if anything needs to be fixed. My bike is coated with shit. Yeah, so here we are. Bingo. This is where the pavement starts, all the way to Cranston, Rhode Island. I think we are in Green, Rhode Island right now. There's the store. Of course you do. There's the general store that's now open. All right, I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm gonna take a break over here, grab a drink.